You're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary, Coming Attractions episode. I am Joe Finley. We've already got people. This is going another one of our chaotic Zoom episodes. We're going to see what happens. We've got somebody right off the bat. Let's find out who's going on. We've added somebody and they're joining us. We got not a lot to talk about today. Todd is not here. He is missing in action. That's not the movie we're doing. It's just another thing. Saul, how are you doing in there? We got somebody named Saul, at least.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, man.
Hey, man, how's it going? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, no, thank you. You can look me up in Google Images. My name. I'm famous.
Are you famous? What are you famous for?
I was president.
Awesome. Congratulations on your presidency.
Yeah, from Argentina.
Oh, all right. I'm looking you up, baby. I feel like I'm terrified to see most things I end up seeing.
No, don't be scared, yeah.
Okay. Hey there, how we doing? So what brings you on here today, President?
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I was president once. And
oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
So I have not been president. I don't aspire to it.
It's pretty good. You can eat whatever you want. You can travel all over the world.
Come on,
it's a pretty nice job.
You can see me right now. Eating whatever I want is not the problem here.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you can eat whatever you want from the entire world.
The entire world. Good. That's pretty amazing. Any
play you want.
It doesn't matter as long as it's carbs. I don't really care. All right, so thank you so much for joining us, President Saul Manhattan. How am I pronouncing that right? Oh, he left us. Oh, the actual president of Argentina, definitely him. He's an old man that sounded like a young man. But all right, anyways, we started with somebody who talked to us, so I'm gonna count that as a win. Also, great news. No, not great news. Todd is not with us today. He is at sea, as I said. We're going to be doing quite a few of these for the next little while. He's on a switched shift, so we can't get together in time to record the Coming Attractions episode right now. We will get some in, though, I promise. And in the meantime, we're just going to do crazy shit like this. I'm going to try and record some of these with Todd that we can insert on other days, and we're just going to have some fun. Hopefully more and more people will join us throughout the episode, and we'll get going. Not a lot to discuss today, like I said. We are going to talk about next week's movie very shortly. We actually did get to record everything we wanted. We hope you guys enjoyed our episode about hit the microphone. I hope you guys enjoyed our episode about Independence Day and the day before Independence Day, which is right smack dab in the middle. The movie takes place between the 2nd and the 4th, so it's fine. What else? I don't have a lot for you. I'm just waiting for people. Honestly, I invited some people today. I invited Brie Larson, Tom Hanks, and Ryan Reynolds. So far, none of them have arrived. That's okay. That's okay. I don't have any expectations. Please show up. Just please. But if they don't, we'll make the best of it. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is one of our original fans. John Riches is in the house, the first ever winner of a prize on this show. John, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, hey, Joe. How's it going?
Good, man. Good. It's good to see you. What's going on?
Hey, just sitting here wearing my...
Hey! I love it. I almost put mine on today, too. We would have been twinsies and probably in the creepiest possible way.
We're practically twins, yeah.
I know, right? It's, in a Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of way. I'm DeVito.
The best way. Yeah. And for all the audio listeners, I'm showing my shirt.
Yeah, I'm not wearing one. Anybody who's video, they know. So, man, it's good to see you. How has the whole of quarantine and life been taking care of you?
Well, I got my COVID-19 pounds.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, no, we're good. I've been work from home and keeping safe and socially distancing. Wear my mask.
Very good.
I got my haircut today.
Ooh, it looks very nice. I also cut my hair. Smooth. That's why I'm extra shiny today. You can see that, and I turned off my air conditioner to block extra noise, so it's quite hot in here right now. But that is all right. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about you a lot on this show. People who have gone through episodes, especially Todd telling you, "I'm going to get you that shirt. I'm getting you that shirt." There's been a lot. There was a lot of that, especially in the early days. But people who don't know, John actually went to high school with Todd and I, and he was actually one of the first people who confirmed he was listening to the show, way before any family members of mine who said they were doing it and definitely were not. But but that's okay. We can't be mad at everybody, man.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm here for all the episodes.
That a boy. I love that so much, and we appreciate it more than anything. So you gotta tell me, man, what are you doing right now for to entertain yourself? Like you're locked up.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm still here. I can hear you. Did I freeze?
Okay. No. All
right.
Everything's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching Disney Plus.
Nice.
Mostly, actually, I think on your recommendation, not on Disney Plus, but on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching Community.
Oh.
So I'm somewhere in season 2 of Community.
Nice. You enjoying that so far?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Cool. Maybe Donald Glover will join us. I've put out a lot of random invitations today. I'm gonna invite Yvette Nicole Brown to join us, and we're gonna see what happens. I may or may not be overreaching when I do this. We'll find out. Todd and I tried this the other day. He was jealous because we had a really crazy, we had a crazy one, the last one that I recorded. He's like, we got to do that. And I went, and literally nothing happened. He's like, we just eventually had to call it quits, and it was really depressing. It's like one random person came on and just nonstop played music. But that's...
You gotta watch out for Zoom bombing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had naked people on the first one, and then a half naked, I'm assuming underage Latino boy. It was a lot to deal with, but I mean, I can survive it. Who do you want to interview? Who do you want to invite onto this? I'm putting celebrities in an invite right now. You're my co-host, so let's do this.
Donald Glover, then, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're doing all.
Betty White.
Okay, yeah, she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I think there's a website, Is Betty White Alive?
Oh, how sad is that website going to be on the day? Let's see, who else do we want to add? Let's add Ken Jeong.
Yeah, so I've been watching Community, and there's quite a few episodes that don't fit in these modern times. No,
that not everything has aged super well, but I'm totally fine with that. Let things survive. I've been watching a lot of older ones lately, and again, because of the times and stuff like that, and everything. I think I was doing for a while, I was tweeting everything from 30 Rock that just did not age well. And there was a lot of looking up to Bill Cosby, and there was a lot of, it was something else. You to a gut punch level.
Yep.
Yeah, it was friggin' horrifying. You missed just before you came in. The self-proclaimed president of Argentina had joined us.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the name was correct, so I mean, he may have sounded 50-something years younger than the actual person, but I'm going to go ahead and say that the president of Argentina was the first guest on this episode, so you got beaten out by just a little bit, but I will forgive you. Okay, we've officially invited all of those awesome people, and see if it happens once, I can never do this again, because anything would be disappointing. Besides that, I could book actual people to come onto it, and it wouldn't be as good as somebody's surprise coming on for us. Not that big a surprise, I guess, seeing as I just literally said, hey, come over here. But in the meantime, we can announce the movie that we are doing next week. And that movie, we had talked about it. It was part of the movie news that has been coming up lately, but we just had so many things to cover. We want to cover some Carl Reiner stuff and pay tribute to him. We wanted to cover this particular story, but then Independence Day. So we did Independence Day and Independence Day just to, be a little too on the nose. But we were talking about Michael Keaton playing Batman again. And God damn it if I wasn't going to watch Batman again as a result. So we are watching Batman, and here is the trailer.
Vicky Vale.
Bruce Wayne.
And what do you do for a living?
Lieutenant, is there a 6-foot bat in Gotham City?
Nice outfit.
You look fine.
I didn't ask. I have given a name to my pain.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Where
does he get those wonderful toys? My life is really complex. Winged freak terrorizes. Wait till they get a load of me.
And there you have it. We are doing the original, well, not the original. There was another Batman movie of the Adam West variety, but the
Get ready for the greatest honest trailer competition.
Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. We will survive.
First serious Batman.
Yeah, that was the first serious Batman, and so interesting to see what they might potentially do with him in a DCEU setting. I really hope they don't blow it. I mean, I've fallen into enough traps with them. I'm very hopeful that it can go well if they let it. So let's just let it be good. Fingers crossed, everybody's going to be good. Talking about movies, talking about things that have happened. The Hamilton musical just came out on Disney Plus in the last week, and I was like, okay, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to watch it. It's a super hyped thing. Everybody's watching it, blah, blah, blah. I didn't watch it on the first day, but I put it on, and damned if I didn't enjoy the shit out of that thing. I was blown away. I thought it was going to be so overhyped that I was just going to be, okay, great, you're Hamilton, and now I've seen you, and I can move on with the rest of my life, and I can go find that live version of Newsies and compare. But that has, no, it was out of this world. I was surprised, though. I'm probably my fault. I probably got the information wrong from the beginning, but I was under the assumption that this was going to be they were making like a feature film of the musical. But no, it's just it's the final Broadway performance of all the original cast, and the one person who had left prior to that, he came back to be in this. It's really cool. They shot it over 3 days, 2 live performances, and then just a bunch of, they'd go on stage and they'd just get steady cam close-ups and stuff, so, they wouldn't be interrupting the, interrupting the live performance and kind of blowing it for the audience and stuff like that, which I can respect. Yeah, but
so it's filmed on stage. It's not just a camera from the back of the theater.
Lots of cuts. They do. There's some shots on stage with some steady cams and whatnot. There's a lot of motion with the cameras, which was actually quite good. And I was I'm not disappointed now that I've seen it. I'm not disappointed that that's what it was. Originally, when it was coming up and it was the stage, I was like, oh, well, okay, that's fine. And then I was watching it, and I'm like, I'm kind of glad that I saw it this way. But much like any of the other things, I was thinking about Broadway. I was thinking about all that stuff, and all I could think about is how spoiled I would be to like live in New York, to see all these original casts and stuff like that. I keep seeing all these, like the ones that come to Toronto and stuff like that, right? They're like, oh, okay, Wicked's coming to Toronto. I'm like, oh, cool. Do they have all the people who won Tony Awards and stuff like that? They're like, no, it's the lead singer of Corky and the Juice Pigs is going to be.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's such a bummer. And I'm like, I can't, like, I'm already spoiled for something that I hadn't seen just by the fact that those people aren't in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's, what was The Producers was a similar thing. Its name is escaping me. Book of Mormon, another one. They're these like irreplaceable groups, and then they just were like, oh, we're just gonna replace them.
You're getting the B list.
Yeah. Well, if you're lucky, you're getting the B list.
Yeah,
I think
Toronto.
I think technically the Broadway touring company that like goes around the U.S. would be the B list. So I'm thinking maybe West End would be the C list. So we might be the D list, and that's okay. I'm not super mad. Every now and again, they do something. I remember when Rent was here, 2 of the original cast members came and did it. And I was kind of like, that's cool. But then I feel like you would really be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, it's kind of like you're watching a game of pickup ball with some of the dream team and some guys you went to high school with who like never went on to play basketball again. They just gained weight and drank, and
I think it's easy to spot the difference. Yeah,
it's going to be pretty easy to spot the difference. And it's like, oh, you can tell that guy doesn't have AIDS, and that one I think probably does. It's Broadway. I don't know. They're all.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet, but it's definitely in my list. Heard all the songs coming out of it, and it sounds amazing.
It's really good.
Anything Lin-Manuel Miranda does, it's great musical.
I agree, and I'll tell you this right now. My recommendation, if you don't know much about the story of Alexander Hamilton and stuff like that, go watch Lin-Manuel Miranda's Drunk History episode, where he just talks about, it's just him the entire episode, and he tells 3 or 4 stories from Alexander Hamilton's life, a lot of which he actually, like, is stuff he talks about or that is covered in the play, but it's just, you know, it's told from that drunk history style, and he's just hammered, and he randomly calls Questlove, and it's just, it's a lot of fun, and it actually gives you a real, it's a real in other than reading like, you know, an actual proper biography or something like that. It gives you a little foothold into what you're going to be seeing, so I do recommend checking that out. You can find it online, not in any legal capacity unless you're in the States. You can get the Comedy Central streaming app, whatever. We don't have that. We have to improvise. So, but I do recommend checking that out. I actually texted Todd today. I said, damned if Hamilton wasn't amazing, and he hasn't texted back yet. Maybe he's not speaking to me now. But
also something to check out I watched a bit ago was with Adam Savage from formerly the Mythbusters.
Mm-hmm.
He has a YouTube channel and he went and was behind the scenes of Hamilton.
Really?
Looking at some of the mixing. So he was actually in the booth as they're mixing the audio, and just watching the guy go up and down with levers and turn this off and turn this gain up and down, and it was quite good.
That's awesome. I can't even wrap my head around. I remember I took my wife to the theater. I took her to see Grease on stage last year, and it was so funny to me because she has such she's kind of like a photographic memory of the movie. So we're going through, and some of the songs were out of order because that's how it was in the play, and that's not how it is in the thing, and she was so thrown off. But also, we were just noticing so many little technical things, because they have those microphones now. Like, I think when Rent came out, they had those like little headset ones that like you could see them like singing in the headsets. Now they got ones that come up through your hair, and there's a little tiny.
You just see the little dot there. Yeah.
But I didn't know that, and we're watching Grease, and I'm like, what is this weird like cult hat that everybody seems to be wearing. And it took me way too long. Somebody who has done theater tech, you know, at a level and has done television production. I couldn't wrap my head around a microphone fast enough for my own joy. So it is what I hit the microphone again. It is what it is. But it was kind of embarrassing. I couldn't figure it out, but it's weird watching something like that. They had Canadian country singer George Canyon play the guy named Teen Angel. And to tell you something about George Canyon, he does not look teen in any way, shape, or form. But it was a fun trip. I mean, it's hard to talk my wife out of, you know, when you go to, say you go to one Walmart and it's laid out a certain way, and then you go to another Walmart and it's laid out in the opposite way, and you like, well, this one, yeah, you're like, this is wrong. But then everybody who lives there is like, no, yours is wrong. That's kind of what happened with this. She's like, well, no, it was all wrong. I'm like, well, you know that the musical came out first, right? Yeah. And so I'm like, technically the movie's wrong. And she's like, no, the movie's right, because everybody knows the movie. Nobody knows the play. Okay, well, I knew the play, which is how you got
we went to the Shaw in the fall.
Oh, nice.
And they had Holiday Inn playing.
Oh, okay.
And they cut out the whole blackface scene.
Okay.
I don't know why. They didn't include it.
I can't imagine. There's nothing negative about that going on. Oh, shit, I keep doing the wrong things here. I'm editing chunks of this out just because I'm constantly posting that we're up to get. I want some fucking weirdos. You're weird, but not weird enough.
I'll try harder.
Yeah, so I was watching that. I came across a lot of other things on Disney Plus that I have yet to watch yet. I don't know about you. I have a really bad habit of not watching shit that I should be watching and just watching nonsense that I've seen a billion times instead. It's like people are telling me, oh, you gotta watch like The Last Dance. I'm like, yeah, I do gotta watch The Last Dance, definitely. As soon as I'm finished watching every episode of The Office from front to back again. Well, how many times have you seen? Yeah, how many times have you seen that? I don't know, 6 or 7 times. But The Last Dance can wait. You know, you could probably just wait like 2 days and start the Office. Nope, I can't, because I was thinking about it today and now I can't stop. I just did that with Brooklyn Nine-Nine again, and it's.
That's a great series.
Oh God, it's very good. People, and I'm worried about that series right now because people were kind of shitting on it just because of the whole riots and police and all this sort of thing.
Just because it's cops, but very little of the show is about them being cops. It's just about them in.
Yeah, it's just about what's going on, and I agree with that. And it's I guess they've been pretty good about addressing things, though. Like, you know, they had Terry Crews arrested while black type thing, and they've dealt with sexual harassment. Good episodes, and they pulled back their original 4 scripts for this next season coming up, and they're rewriting them and stuff like that. So I guess that's proof that they're gonna address it in some way, shape, or form. And then I was also reading today about Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and how that is now the most problematic series like going in film right now.
Near her. Yep.
Well, because you have J.K. Rowling and her turfdom, as it was. And again, I don't pretend to know nearly enough about that to really comment on anything. I know I don't understand it, or like I know what I don't understand, and I know when I don't understand something, I have no right to judge it. So it's like, okay, you guys can continue on with your lives. You are telling me you're a female. I believe you. Because believe women. See, I'm woke in so many ways. But yeah, so you have her going on. Then you have Johnny Depp, who actually just took the stand today, talking about his stuff with Amber Heard. And I guess because originally she had said that he had been beating her and all that kind of stuff. Now it's more and more coming out that she was beating him. And so that's happening. I don't know that the other stuff wasn't happening as well. That's just been a big quagmire, and that's all started just as he was getting ready to do the last Fantastic Beasts movie. And then Ezra Miller, who DCEU's The Flash, who plays Credence, he was caught on video like choking a female fan on like some security camera or something like that. So I mean, we're out of it. You're in pretty weird company when Colin Farrell is the moral high ground of your of your series cast. Not that he's even in it anymore, but It's something, man. It is something. It's I don't even know. They haven't even talked about when another one's going to come out. I think it's a very bad. It's probably something they're just going to let everything. Yeah, they're going to let everything blow over because apparently they were doing like 5 movies. So it's like they're coming up on movie 3 and they haven't even touched it yet. And it's like, well, you guys got plans and you're not going to be able to wait 8 years. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Yeah, not a lot of people joining us right now, and that's okay. We will forgive that. We are going to wrap this one up as it is now. John Riches, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to give everybody your address now so they can find you. Can you not? No, I've already said I did, and I keep my promises. No, but thank you. Phone number will be fine. Okay, yeah, you can find him. Just hunt him down. Yeah, follow him at Riches on Twitter. You can do that. That's not invading too much privacy, I hope.
No, my name's all over there.
Yeah, he's all over the place. He likes stuff. He follows stuff, like people on Twitter do. But I do say, John, thank you so much. You were, as I said, one of the earliest supporters of the show, and you actually still exist. And like you're somebody who's still around, and we appreciate that so much. We're coming up on the end of our 4th year.
Wow.
Already. I know that is it would seem like a long time for 2 people to be talking bullshit, except for Todd and I, which, I mean, we did 20 some odd before that, so we could squeeze out some more. But yeah.
Now you're just recording it.
Yeah, that was basically how I pitched it to Todd. People who don't know how the series came to be, so Todd and I had been separate for a while, just as life happens, and we ran into each other and we were talking about doing something together. And then literally I was watching a movie and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if we just did a podcast where we just watched a movie and talked bullshit like we used to? And hey, we've done it for 4 years now.
I'm wondering if you are going to incorporate any of those like Netflix watch parties or something like that.
I tried to do that once, but it was pre-watch party. Like it wasn't even a thing yet. And I had worked out something that I did. I did something on Facebook with the our first episode, which was Marked for Death. And I incorporated our commentary over top of it. I was really unsure how legal any of this was. And I put it out there and it didn't really, nothing really happened. But I don't think people knew what it is, but I'm going to try. Todd and I talked about that, and we are going to try and do something like that in the near future. We've just got to be able to schedule it because right now we've been kind of, with his schedule, we've just been kind of like running on the skin of our teeth. Like we recorded this Batman episode and our last episode, our Independence Day episode. I know I need other people to remind me. We recorded those back to back on Canada Day. And so just because it was the only day we could get, and it was because I was doing another podcast on the Thursday. Oh, we've got somebody. Let's see what's going to happen. Somebody named Alicio. Okay. The last time I let somebody join us this late in, they yelled at me in Russian, so I'm hoping that's not going to happen this time. It takes so long for them to join. Alicio, how you doing? He's connecting to his audio. Hi there. Are you there? Do you exist? Oh, we've got a bunch of people now. Bringing them all in. John, I think we're just getting to the place where things might get crazy. Hey, everybody, how we doing?
Hello.
Hey there.
Dude.
Good. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
We are strangers. We are from Argentina. We're from Argentina, and we are followers.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Did you know apparently somebody claiming to be your former president joined us earlier? Is that why you joined us?
Yes. We are practicing with English.
Oh, awesome.
Our language.
Well, I'm going to tell you, so are we. It's I don't have I always marvel at the skills of people from other countries coming at us with their English, and it's usually much more eloquent than the English that we're throwing out there. So far, you're doing great. We've got a John Davis on here. How you doing, buddy?
Could you speak some Spanish? Some words?
Can I speak some Spanish? Not in a way that I would feel comfortable enough with. Like, I feel like it would be me doing a bad impression of doing Spanish, and then it would just be somewhat offensive, and that's not what I'm trying to do at all. So you like break down to that "Donde está la biblioteca" type thing, and it's the classic movie.
Good. Quite a good Spanish, man.
Yeah. Well, that
was pretty good.
And libraries being so prevalent nowadays and stuff like that, it's really something you should be asking for. What's that?
No. I was just talking with mom. My mom. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's my mom.
Yeah.
Hi, the mom. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Are you guys are you my friend now too?
Yeah, I am the mom of John. John's mom.
John's mom. I want anybody to be my friend. Who else is here? Are you guys all like? Do you three all know each other?
You are so handsome, miscast.
Oh, thank you so much. This is what I've been waiting. This is why I did this. I did this specifically to hear exactly that thing, and now I can officially cancel the entire show. This was our last episode because finally somebody called me handsome from another country.
You're beautiful.
You are beautiful too. I can't see you.
Hello. In Argentina, it's so cold. We are in winter right now.
Oh yeah, that's true too. I actually, my wife's cousin works on a yacht because that's just the kind of life that people live, and that people who aren't me get to live. And she's in New Zealand right now, and they said it was 9 degrees Celsius there, and. Which, you know what? Screw her, because she's always in beautiful. She lives in Spain usually, and so she's always getting beautiful.
Do you like soccer?
I'm not a gigantic soccer fan, but I will tell you, I'm shocked that you called it soccer. I would have happily gone along with just going with football with you guys.
We like to football, no soccer.
No, I understand, and I get that, and it makes more sense. Like, I am an American football fan, but it makes way more sense for how little the foot touches the ball in American football and how little anything but the foot touches the ball in soccer.
I am a fan of the 49ers.
Yeah, but right.
There was 5. I say that I saw that team.
Yeah?
I don't know much, but I saw that team.
Very good. Nice. What is it like? Do you guys get?
Person, man. You're a good person.
Oh, thank you. You're a good person. So, I'm loving all this complimenting. It's not something I'm used to in my home life. So it's.
Sorry for not complimenting earlier, Joe.
No, you've always been very nice to me, just in general. I got somebody else. I'm guessing. Now this is a very huge generalization, but I feel like I'm just getting the entire population of Argentina coming. Oh. We've got somebody who's Nachito Villafuerte. Oh, he's just going to random shots. But asking our Argentinian friends, what is the soccer world like when you go to a live event, when you go to a live game there? Is it nuts?
What? Repeat the question.
Okay, like when
more slow.
Okay,
please.
Sure, of course. When you go to a live soccer game, when you actually go to a match, is that like that environment? Is that just a crazy experience?
Yeah, the crowd up here is considered the best in the world.
We live the soccer. We are soccer. Argentina is football.
Yeah.
We have the best players in the story. We have Maradona, Lionel Messi, Kun Agüero, Batistuta.
Maradona, I know that name, so I'm not.
El Pulga Rodriguez.
Oh, that one you lost me, but that's. I'm super excited right now.
It's the best in the world, man.
Yeah.
If you see the concert of the artist here, I see the concert of AC/DC in the stadium, in the Monumental Stadium here in Argentina. It was amazing.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you something I've noticed though, because I do actually broadcast soccer now. It's in my day job, and I broadcast Serie A soccer in Italy, and it is. I find it a very European thing versus any South American soccer that I've seen. That there is a lot of flopping in the European soccer, like to an extraordinarily disappointing level. Whereas I find when I have seen any South American soccer, it's the fans are bananas, and the fans are just like crazy, exuberant, and all that, and the game moves along a little bit faster, I find. But it's always the old Simpsons joke too of the soccer game when the American announcer is announcing it, and he's like, and the forward pass to the center, holds it, and then it goes to like the I think it was Mexican, not Argentinian or anything like that, but it was like, and he's the forward pass to the center, holds it, and it's just this wonderful craziness. We're losing people. I think I told them if I brought my if I brought any kind of Spanish with me, they've abandoned us. They're never listening to this episode again. Oh, my dog's here. Come here. I tried to get my dog on the last episode, but she wasn't here. Here's my puppy. Say hello.
Hello.
Say hello. You can't hear anything. Oh. This is the sound of her licking at my nose. So anyways, yeah, that's my dog. See ya. Oh shit. I didn't throw her at something, but she kind of landed on something. So that was all good. I want to thank all of our friends from Argentina and Canada who have come to this episode. John, again, though, we got interrupted before, but I do, again, thank you so much for all your support. It has meant a lot. We've run into a few of our friends from back in high school who have been like, oh my God, that's crazy. You guys are doing this. And it has meant a lot to us that it gave us something to like kind of like hang on to, especially at the beginning when it was kind of like, I don't know if anybody's going to listen to this. And it's like, oh, well, okay, these people seem to like, after all these years, seem to be able to tolerate it. So I think we'll probably get there. And you guys,
thank you very much for doing it. Love the content and keep it up.
Thank you so much, man. All right, we're wrapping up this episode. Thanks again to our co-host, John Riches, who took a nice tour of Argentina with me today. And we will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.